Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction for you guys. Today guys, of course, we are here continuing Ben 10. This is Ben 10 Season 2 Episode 5 titled Grudge Match. Great title, by the way. It's not obvious by the camera angle, maybe a little bit. I have a new desk. I'm using a new desk, and it's a way bigger desk. And I'm trying to figure out the format, essentially, of where I'm going to be sitting during reviews and reactions. So understand I'm going to be playing around with what I'm trying to do here, because I'm still getting used to this. Because this is my first reaction being filmed with the new desk. And traditionally, as you guys know, I'd be sitting in the middle, then I would move over here and have the reaction here in terms of Ben 10 or whatever I'm watching. Unfortunately, I can't move too far over because I've run into the desk. So I'm probably going to be over here during the reaction to Ben 10 and the footage right here. Be playing around with it though, so we'll see what happens moving forward. But just letting you guys know, if you're like, what the hell's going on? Like the format, where you're sitting is kind of different in terms of when I move over for the reaction portion. But anyways, I'm rambling a lot here. So, last episode, Gwen 10. I loved the episode. It was so freaking fantastic. And people were commenting saying it's a non-canon story. In a sense, I think in the multiverse, if you want to go that direction, the multiverse of Ben 10, this occurred. A version of Ben who experienced what we've witnessed went back in time to the beginning when he got the Omnitrix, and unfortunately he doesn't get it. I don't know. That's just one theory, but I love the concept of it, that Gwen got it, and then Max even got it, and Ben tried so hard, of course, to get it the first time Gwen got it, and showing that she was so much better than him. But that doesn't mean that Gwen, in the timeline we've been following in terms of the show's canon, that doesn't mean that if Gwen got it in the original first episode, that means that she would be as good or even better as Ben right away. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that was just a what-if situation to where, in this instance, she's better. But it was really fun. It was really cool. And Vilgax is like there running around and shit. He didn't get hurt during the explosion when the ship was escaping with the Omnitrix. It was a really cool way and a fun concept to kind of see a different perspective of the pilot, the first episode of the series. It was really, really cool, and I had a great time watching it. So, yeah. So we have this new episode. I like the title, Grudge Match. I'm excited to see what the show is here, and I can't wait to continue because I love this freaking show. So let's get into now, guys. Episode 5 of Season 2 of Ben 10, Grudge Match. Let's go.
One sorry sight, Rockhead. That's Diamond Head.
This Diamond.
Sights, have you looked in the
Oh, Kevin. Hello.
I've got all your powers, plus my own.
I mean, Kevin 11. I mean, you're not wrong.
Each one of those.
That was good. That was good.
Presenting our newest challenger from planet Earth. Challenger?
What? Gonna slice him up? What is going on? That's a really cool design, though.
Can opener.
Can opener. Nice. A little angry there. True gladiator material. Uh-oh. I don't think he had enough time to grab that, but whatever. We'll let it go. About to say, what the hell?
Sorry I asked.
So wait, did NASA or nobody detect that ship in orbit?
How can this be my fault?
How can it be his fault?
Oh, it just is.
Okay, sure. Why would you eat that? Oh my god, the smell.
You should eat.
Oh, they're bowing to him. They're bowing to him, okay. Oh, what are you doing?
You want to fight? Try picking on someone your own size.
Oh no. I thought he was gonna get, like, gray matter.
Bring them to me. I don't belong to nobody, Slick. You sorry.
Oh, watch what you say, man.
You, an entertaining team in the arena.
Team. Oh shit, they gotta work together.
Fates are now linked. If one should happen to expire, the shadows
Expire.
will ensure the other does as well. Now, your next opponent awaits.
Oh, they're tethered together. They can't run away.
Great. Now I'm stuck with a stupid piece of dead weight.
I'm about to say, because when he goes back to Ben... Uh-oh. Jesus Christ. God, this is insane. Smart. Oh. You could have done something there.
We're gonna stay alive. We have to work together.
Exactly.
I'll work with you.
Well,
You're useless.
it's not... God.
Mix stink fly goo with heat blast fireballs.
What for?
Okay.
Just do it.
It's like an explosion, like a bomb.
If you use your powers in combinations,
Dude. Dude. That was freaking awesome. Nope. They're not gonna allow you to hurt him. Sorry. Now he's giving them food. Yeah. All because Ben was smart. Oh, he's causing a commotion. Distraction, if you will. Short circuit of them. Oh my gosh. Okay, gray matter, okay.
Actually, that's not quite accurate. What I said was these hands control everything on this ship.
The hell? They're orbiting Earth and still. Does anybody know that there's a ship out of there? Up there? Whatever. Taking control. There you go. About to say, you can break out. Oh.
This is not part of the show. I command you.
He's a robot.
What?
I said wait.
Wait. That was quick.
Just operate the control console. He is the control console. I control everything
Makes
on
sense.
this ship. All of you, take the escape pods back to your home.
Get out. Get out. Go, 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 go.
You little human meatbag.
Meatbag. Jesus. That's a way to call him. Human meatbag.
I know all your powers.
All the powers. Wait. You don't know the new alien. You can turn the new one, the cannon bolt. That's so awesome. Wow. Back to Earth you go. Uh-oh. There you have it, guys. Grudge match. This was a really fun episode and a very bizarre episode as well in terms of the opening because it just came out of nowhere. Like, it started off with the camper flipped over on its side. We had Gwen and Max going, oh no, like in pain. I'm like, and I was thinking, like, did I accidentally skip ahead a little bit and didn't see the context of this? Then you find out quickly the context. Kevin, the amalgamation of Kevin, you know, being all of the different alien species that Ben can turn into via Omnitrix, well, except for Cannonbolt. The amalgamation Kevin's there. It's like, I want to beat you up or whatever, you know. And then this beam of red takes both of them, and now they're thrown into some sort of like match in an arena that has like these walls, and they have to fight these robots. And of course, like, first of all, Kevin is loving it. He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna destroy you. He like bites off the head. Ben's obviously confused. And with this whole situation, of course, Omnitrix reverting back to Ben, he can't be an alien or whatever for... What was that noise? Just heard a noise. I'm not sure what that was. Anyways, but he can't be an alien the whole entire time, so that causes some issues. But then we get thrown into this whole situation where it's like these different aliens from different worlds are being taken and being used for these fights for entertainment purposes by this robot that is disguising itself as an alien or whatever, and it is the end-all be-all in terms of the ship and the whole operation, because they were trying to figure out, okay, where's the controller panel for this whole thing? Well, the actual thing that's running everything, this being that's speaking like, I like these two and this is going to be interesting and you're the new, champions or whatever. It's like that thing's controlling everything. That was a pretty cool reveal. But after we have that match, and then of course Ben and Kevin are then they see each other, and then Kevin's like, where'd you bring me, Ben? And Ben's like, what are you talking about? Like, I didn't bring you anywhere. I didn't do anything. We were in the middle of a fight out with a bunch of they're like versions of windmills, but like I've seen them in the state where my wife grew up in, and they use them for power. And they were fighting there. All of a sudden, they were taken away from Earth, and now they're on this ship that they can be transported to anywhere else to do these fights for the entertainment of the people. Like, whoa, yeah, all these aliens just going crazy and shit over the fights. But then they tether via some sort of like electrical like line or something on their legs. They tether Ben and Kevin together, so they cannot run away from each other, and they run into Tech Gorg or something, the big guy that was the champion when they got on the ship, and all the aliens bowed down. Ben even bowed down to him, and then Kevin, of course, threw a tray of food in his face, and then Kevin blamed Ben. I'm thinking, how did this guy not see that Ben didn't do this? But whatever. But then they were thrown in with the tether on their legs to fight against the champion. And it was really cool design for that character. It was really cool to see that design. Like it was different. And one of the arms has that big like wrecking type ball with the spikes or whatever. That was really cool to see that design of the alien. It was really cool. And his mouth too was kind of bizarre. Well, like sharp fangs or whatever. It was like a skin. It was really cool. And they were tethered together, and of course they try to run away, and then they fall over because they can't separate too far. That line only goes so far in terms of them being stuck together. And the whole idea of if one of you falls, dies, doesn't say die though, but if one of you does die, the other shares the same fate because you're stuck together. And so Ben had to give advice to Kevin because, of course, he turns back into Ben. I believe he was forearms at this point. Yeah, because he had turned to forearms to fight back against Kevin, which I was surprised. I was thinking he's like, take on someone your own size, and he hits the Omnitrix. I'm thinking, oh god, the Omnitrix is going to turn into gray matter, which he turns into gray matter later to get in control of those robots, but or those like bots with those giant weapons or whatever. But I really thought it was going to play a trick. Like he says, go get someone your own size, then he turns into gray matter. But then he turns back to Ben during that fight with the champion, Techborg or whatever his name is. Apologies for the name. I'm bad with names. You guys know that by now. And he has to kind of give advice to Kevin on how to use his abilities because he has all of the potential abilities of all the different aliens. But his strength in controlling them and their actual attack capability is not close to what Ben can accomplish as a single alien when he transforms via Omnitrix. But then he's like, okay, combine this and this. Like, combine the stink bug blast and then heat blast is fire. Shooting the goo and then shooting the fire causes like an explosion. And then he's like, okay, combine this, this, and this, and it causes a really powerful punch. And Kevin lands it on the champion, and then that like wrecking ball arm falls off. It's robotic. It's attached to him. But it was like, that's a cool reveal because at first I'm thinking, okay, nothing happened. They like ran past each other, and then he's standing there, and then the arm falls off. I'm like, oh shit. It actually worked. It was a really cool reveal on that. And then it was all talked about, okay, so we need to get off the ship because they hear that they're going to travel to another galaxy, and they got to pick up some new potential, recruits or whatever to fight against the new champions because Ben and Kevin won that fight. And now that tech guy who was the champion was giving food to them. And he's like, I owe my life to you and all that kind of stuff. Kevin's taking all the credit, but Ben's the one who strategized on how to beat the champion, and now they're the champions. But then there was like, okay, so we need to figure out how to get out of here. Before they travel via to another galaxy, we have to figure out how to get out of here. And it's like, well, we've tried and we can't get through. It's like, well, you haven't tried and working all together. And they all planned it out. And then that's where the gray matter comes in. And the reveal, of course, like I mentioned about the alien. Because when Kevin threw him and he landed, you hear the metal sound. I'm thinking, this is a robot. This is not an alien at all. It was a good reveal. And then Ben goes upgrade and then takes over. And then at one point, because we haven't really seen this, when Ben becomes upgrade and he takes over something to control it, we've never seen anything fight back in the capacity of I'm trying to remember, maybe we have, but that robot was actually pulling away at Upgrade for a minute. Like, you don't have as much control as you think you do. I'm like, okay, this is new. Like, this is cool, but it's definitely new. I was like, this is interesting. And they travel back, but Kevin doesn't. Ben does. Ben travels back to Earth. He gets on a escape pod, and the Tech Borg. I keep saying his name Tech Borg, but if I'm wrong on that, I apologize. But he actually saved Ben, because Ben turns into Cannonbolt, because Ben was hit with the goo. He's on the wall and he's trying to hit the Omnitrix to work, and then they make a point for Kevin to say, it doesn't matter what alien you turn into, I know all of them. Like, well, actually, you don't know Cannonbolt, and he turns into Cannonbolt. You don't know Cannonbolt. And it's like, no, he didn't know how to go against that. But then Kevin is sent away with the former champion to another galaxy. The ship disappears and Ben is able to escape. And then they end it with Max asking Ben about, where's Kevin? Like, oh, he found someone new to play with. Like, so Kevin's gone now. Like, he's just gone. Unless they find a way back. I mean, that ship, I would assume, can be sent back to the galaxy where Earth is, but I don't know. I really enjoyed how it was progressing because of the story, because of the fact that they had to set aside their differences. Even though ultimately Kevin's like, why do you think I did all this? Because ultimately I wanted to be the one to take you out. Like, I only saved your life and was helping you out because of the fact that I was I wanted to be the one to beat you. And thank you for teaching me about combining my abilities for my advantage. It's like, yeah, Ben maybe shouldn't have told him that, but at the same time, if he wouldn't have told him that, they would have lost that fight. They probably would have died. But then this is tailored towards kids, this show. So killing them probably would not have been the best idea. So there's that. But interesting choice. I mean, we didn't see, it was crazy because the last episode we had Ben, Gwen, and Max taking full center stage as typical. But then in this episode, Gwen and Max were only in the beginning and the ending. They were hardly in the episode. So it was kind of weird. But at the same time, I like the fact that we went off world in a sense for the majority of the episode, and for these two rivals who dislike each other at one point were friends to have to kind of work together. And see, if they weren't tethered to the leg with that electrical thing or whatever, then okay. I think the episode would have progressed differently. But the fact they added that caveat to the mix, I think it really added to the, okay, we have to work together. Like, if we don't, we're going to die here. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah. So overall, had a great time with this episode. It was really fun. And yeah, I can't wait to see what happens next. I mean, I don't feel bad for Kevin to be sent away, but I feel like he'll find a way to come back. At least what I think. But yeah, so I had a good time. Glad I watched the episode. It was great. Title with Grudge match, and to kind of go off world for a bit and seeing some new alien designs. That's always a plus, in my opinion, is seeing new alien designs. Can't go wrong with that, because it's their own way in terms of like the aliens that were actually fighters and the aliens in the crowd. It's a way to expand the world of Ben 10 in terms of what else is out there. What kind of alien species are out there. There's apparently a huge variety that we've seen so far. So yeah, and there's probably plenty more we're probably going to see. But anyways, that's the video. What you guys think of the episode? I'm curious to know your thoughts, guys. Whatever thoughts you have, let me know in the comments below. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.